What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and our first routine maintenance video on the BMW 535.
So if you are new, make sure you do subscribe for future mod and maintenance videos.
So today we're going to be doing quick oil change. I like to use the 0W40 weight, the Castrol Edge, and also I got a MAN filter, replacement filter, and we're going to be installing this Valvomax quick twist adapter as well to make future oil changes a lot easier. And I'll show you guys what we mean when we put it on. So the first thing I did is I let the car run for about 10 minutes just for it to heat up and get that oil moving around and loosen up any sludge or contaminants that may be sitting in there. So when we drain it, it all comes out. All right, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loosen up the cap here. Take a rag. This is just an old microfiber I'm using. And they do sell the caps that go on that you can take off with a ratchet and then you can torque back on with a torque wrench. But we have one of these universal ones that we like. I'm only going to loosen it a little bit. I'm not going to take it completely off, but I am going to take the oil cap off on this side. Set it aside. All right, so you can get your 17 millimeter, and your bolt is right under here. And I'm just going to let it drop right into the pan here. Go ahead and let that drain, and I'm gonna go back up top. I'll meet you there. All right, so now with that draining, I'm gonna come back up here and I'm gonna remove the filter. I'll let all the excess get out of there. Less mess. I'll take this over to the workbench. So remove that. Next thing we're going to do is remove this O-ring here. You can use a pick tool. Just going to use this little pocket knife. I'm going to take it and remove this O-ring. Oop, there it goes. And then you have another O-ring right here, a rubber one. Just going to take my knife again. This one's a little easier to get off. So the MAN filter I'm using, it's a HU 816X, and it does come with the new O-rings. Now before you put it on, I dip my finger in some oil. And grease it up.
You're going to put the link to this in the description below, right? Because you got 3 of these for 24 bucks.
Yep. So you're going to slide it on and then work it down to that last groove right in there. Make sure it's all seated properly. And now the top O-ring. Again, got some oil on it. That's it. Pop on the new filter. Here's the OEM one. Just match it up. And she goes. All right, so while that's finishing draining, I'm going to show you this Valvomax real quick, how this works. So this goes into the old oil pan plug. It's the same fitting. It is the M12-1.50. It's a thread size. So you would put this on instead of your oil pan drain plug. Same way, tighten it down. And let me flip it over here. There's a little flange in there, a little ball joint. This would typically sit like this when you put it in. When you go to change your oil, you just undo the cap, and then you take the hose, and when you screw it in all the way, it will begin to start draining, making it really easy, mess-free. We're going to put that on next as soon as it's done draining, and I look forward to making my next oil change a little bit easier and a little bit cleaner.
And you'll be making a video on that other oil change, right, to show how easy it is.
Yeah, we'll make a video, as long as I'll sell the car before the next oil change. How you liking that new sweatshirt, Evan?
It's comfortable.
Yeah, I like it. We just brought these in, we just designed them. They're not available yet, but we'll bring them on. If you're interested, drop a comment below. So we're still waiting for this to drain. It's almost done, and we'll get to installing that Valvomax. All right, so before we put this on, you can't get a ratchet on it with this on. You take the bottom piece off, and you're gonna have to remove the O-ring that's on there, and then you're gonna get your 24 millimeter that'll fit there perfectly, so we can tighten it up. And we're gonna use our torque wrench at 25 newton meters, which is, what is that, 19 foot-pounds? Is that right? Where's my phone? So make sure you put your new washer on the Valvomax new drain plug. All right, so I'm gonna put it on by hand first. Just cleaning up some of the oil. Now with that in, grab my clicky stick. Have it set to 19 foot-pounds. Did you hear the click? That's done. Now we can put our O-ring back on. And then we can put this back on. And we can screw it back on. Now let me show you. I'm going to grab it. There's a tiny bit of oil in there. Let's see if I can give you a little demonstration how it works. So if you were draining your oil, you would open this cap off. You put your drain on, and then you just put it close to your pan. And as soon as you start screwing it in, it'll start draining. Look at that, no mess. All right, so the manual calls for 6.9 quarts. I bought 7 here. So we're gonna put 6 in and most of the 7th quart. All right, so we got all the oil in. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get in the car. I'm gonna show you what you need to do with the iDrive. So before you get in, you gotta make sure your car is lower and on a flat surface. So what you wanna do is you go to your iDrive system, you scroll down to vehicle info. Hit that. And then you go to vehicle status, and then you're going to go down to measure engine oil level. So measurement is only possible while engine is at operating temperature and switched on and vehicle is parked on a level surface. Select P or N, do not press accelerator. So we're in park, so it's got to warm up before we can start the measurement. So while the car is warming up, before we can reset everything, I'm gonna go ahead and dump all the old oil into containers, and then you could just take it to your local Advance Auto for recycling. All right, so the car is warmed up to start measurement. Go ahead and hit that and let it do its thing. Engine oil okay, and it shows you right here. We're right at the line max. Wow. We hit that perfect, didn't we? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and it helped you out if you're looking to change your oil on your own. If you're interested in checking out any of our other mod videos, check this playlist out right here. And this video below it is a last mod we did, is the VRSF intercooler install we did. Be sure to check that out as well.
If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new and turn on those post notifications. We'll see you guys in the next video.